Hello and welcome back to HanSelah. I'm Han. I talk about all things to do with graphic design and running my own freelance graphic design business. Have you ever been in the similar situation to me where sometimes I'll be doing a branding project for a client and I can't find a very specific type of image? It's usually for a client mood board or it's for a mock-up of some sort and it just does not exist anywhere because same. And it happens to me quite often actually. Like I have it so clearly in my mind what I'm envisioning, what I'm seeing, what I'm wanting to put forward in a presentation, and I just can't find it anywhere. And I don't have time to like sit there and illustrate it and spend hours on a mood board image. It can get really frustrating. It puts like a halt straight in my workflow and I'm just like, if only this image existed. But recently I've actually discovered an AI image generation tool called Dzine, or it's Dzine. I'm not too sure on the pronunciation, but I'm pretty sure it's Dzine. And I've been so impressed by what they can do because Dzine is basically a controllable AI editing design tool and software. You can convert text to image to image. You can even convert image to video. That was really cool. You can also combine images together and you can do this all in a variety of artistic styles as well. So I've actually been using them to create personalized and custom images for my client mood boards and for mock-ups and for presentations, and it's working really well. Because I have complete control over the prompt that I can put in and the artistic style that outputs, I literally need to put in what I'm imagining directly into the software and it actually generates an image that's pretty accurate to what I envision inside my head, which is rare. So today I'm going to show you how I use Dzine in my daily graphic design workflow in order to create beautiful professional graphic design visuals. Today I'm going to focus mainly on their text to image tool as well as their product background tool because obviously a graphic designer, I work with a lot of product photography and packaging designs, so it's always great to have beautiful professional images to sell your design or to help your clients envision what you are seeing as the graphic designer. So let's hop on over to Dzine. I'm going to shrink myself down into the corner as I usually do, and we're going to go through this together. So when you open Dzine, this is what your workbench kind of looks like. We're going to go and click on New Project, and we're going to just do a simple square aspect ratio. So what we're going to do is go onto the left toolbar and we are going to click text to image. So that's the first tool that I'm going to show you how to use. And we are currently in the Dzine realistic artistic style. So for this, I'm actually going to do a Christmas tree shaped image because my husband's mom actually does like cookie decorating. It's one of her like side hustles that she likes to do and enjoy. And I recently actually created a logo for her. So I'm going to create images specifically for her, for example, and then I'm going to throw it into Photoshop and then drop her logo on top of it and then show you how I create these sort of brand images. So I'm going to do like a beautiful Christmas tree shaped royal icing sugar cookie and I'm going to put it in a plastic sort of sleeve because that's how she sells the cookies. They're kind of each individually wrapped in these like little sleeves. So we're going to click generate and on the right here you can see that it's working its magic, text to image, and you can see in the results panel we've got two results here. One is just the tree on its own and two is it actually has a little star cookie. I actually really like that one a lot. So we're going to download that one. Now I'm going to do a little packaging box because she actually puts these like cookie kits into these boxes and then she sells the boxes. So let's do an actual little pink little box with cookies on it, and I'm going to leave a space for where we're going to put the label on. So let's download those. I think these are really beautiful. This one actually works really well. I'm loving that. Now we're going to do a MacBook, like a laptop sort of background, and put a sugar cookie next to the laptop, and on this I'll be able to show her website or her logo or just having something digital to show that she's online. So we're going to do that one next. Okay, I love how these are looking, so I'm going to download these. So I'm not going to show you right now how I actually edit these on Photoshop and add all of her branding. I will do that later on in the video, but for now I want to show you a little bit more about Dzine. So let's go back to the home page, and you can see here they have all of these different types of tools that you can use. Personally, I really like the tools where you can edit and create products, and in the workflow here you can see you can do a variety of different things around product photography, product generation, and mockups. So let's go into the product background tool, and as you can see here you can move this around and you can replace it with your own packaging. So let's quickly do that. So I've dragged and dropped this little Woofit treat box into the Dzine editor and it automatically removes the background because obviously we want to replace the background of this image. That's why it automatically does that. So it has been automatically removed, and on the left hand side here you'll see there are a whole bunch of templates. There's also a section where you can write a prompt or you can add your own image for the background. So I'm just going to delete the shadow layer because we're not going to need it if we are putting it on a background. So let's get rid of that. And you can see here that the wooden background panel has already generated, and it has given us 4 different options, which are really stunning. So I quite like this one here. So let's double click on that one and we're going to download it. So here a little pop-up came up saying that I need to remove the background in order to use the product remover. So let's quickly remove the background, and we're going to change it into a living room, this Scandinavian living room. So, oh, that's actually looking really good. Again, it gave us 4 more options. So I really like that it's on this sort of lighter wood. I think that matches the branding a little bit better. So let's save that. Now I'm going to hop over onto Unsplash, which is a copyright-free image site, and I'm going to show you that you can actually add your own images into the design editor. So I've just downloaded 2 random copyright-free images, one of lipstick and one of a little packaging bag. So let's add the lipstick into the editor, automatically removes the background. And now let's put a background onto this image. Obviously you can drag and drop this into Photoshop and then mock up and put your own branding on it, but this is solely to show you the different backgrounds that you can put your product's images on, which I think is super cool. I really like this satin vibe, and as you can see here, once you double click the image and put it into the workspace, you can actually resize it and zoom in and out and then save the image. That way you can export it, so that's really cool. The next one I want to try is putting it on like a pedestal. So I really like this one here. That just looks so chic. Oh my goodness, I love that. Now we're going to try the bag. So again, we've dragged and dropped it and it's removed the background, but as you can see, it actually has a design here. So let's remove that design. So we're going to use the lasso tool and then we're going to generate around it, and as you can see, it's given me 4 different options where it actually removed that completely. So let's choose that one and let's just get rid of the previous design because obviously we don't want that writing on it. We're going to add our own branding in Photoshop. So let's use this classic kitchen one. As you can see here, I don't really like how this one generated though. I don't think it's like as nice as it could be. So let's try something different. Let's look at putting in a prompt. So you can either write your own prompt or you can use one suggested. So let's say on a windowsill with an ocean view, and it's generated and boom. Oh my word, these are so nice. I really like how this one came out. It definitely worked a lot better than the kitchen one. So we are going to do that. Now we're going to drag and drop this into Photoshop, put her logo in it that I created for her, and we are going to quickly multiply that on. And that's looking so good. I feel like I want to make the bag a little pinker though. So we're going to select the subject. We're going to create a new layer, up our brush size and just paint it pink. And then we're going to multiply this and then drop the opacity so it actually looks pretty good. There we go. Just so it's got like a pinkish tint because she has pink in her branding. So I think this just suits much better. And boom. Now we're going to edit the box. So this is the actual label that she has. I've obviously removed her contact details from this, but we're going to drag and drop this, and we're just going to add a little drop shadow just so it really makes it look super realistic. And there you go. And the last one we're going to do now is the MacBook, but she doesn't have a live website. It's a very new business, so we're just going to put a logo on it for now, and maybe in future we can add the website homepage onto this laptop and make it look like the real deal. So let's quickly remove this background because I'm going to change the color of that. So we're going to just select it, and there we go. So now we're going to drag that under and then create a light pink background, but it needs to be slightly lighter. There we go. That's much better. Perfect. Now let's quickly go back and just edit, make the logo bigger and crop, and boom. I mean, that's such a beautiful image. Like, I really love that. It looks so realistic. The last thing, we're going to add her little sticker onto her packaging. Obviously, again, I've removed all of her contact details, and we're going to quickly stick that on, and that looks super cute. That's actually exactly how her little cookies look in real life. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, like exactly how I was envisioning it and exactly what it actually looks like printed. Design was able to create a photo. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So let's go back into the design editor now, and I want to show you how you can create plain mockups as well. So we're going to create a can in a forest, for example, and as you can see here, 2 different options have popped up. One is a slightly shorter can and one is a slightly longer can, and it's going to be so easy to drop these into Photoshop and then just put branding on. Let's try a tote bag now. Let's do it on a white wall. Boom! Oh my gosh, this first one is perfect. Like, I can just slap a logo on there. Beautiful. Or a pattern, a brand pattern on the tote bag would be gorgeous. Okay, let's get a little bit more creative now. Let's say an iPhone lying in a puddle of clear water, splashes around it, and a blue flower. What? Oh my gosh, this is so accurate. And it's also good quality. Like, it's so realistic. I love this. Let's do some more packaging now. 2 brown boxes. Love it. Okay, let's resize it, make it slightly smaller, remove the background because now we're going to use the product background generator. So as you can see here, we created the text to image to create the boxes, and now we're using the product background generator to create a background, and then we can bring this into Photoshop and then add your branding, and boom, you've got a beautiful product image. Now, let's go into more very brand specific. So I want to do a young male wearing sports sunglasses. So this can be for a sunglasses company where we can add our logo to the glasses. And while this is busy generating, I want to show you all the different types of artistic styles that you can use in design. There's so many of them. Okay, it's done. These are looking really cool, but I feel like it's difficult to put branding on these. So let's change up the prompt a bit, make him a redhead, change the glasses and put him in a side profile so we can add the logo. And there you go. I love that. But you can see here, this one actually has writing on it. So we're going to go back in, get the lasso tool, and we're actually going to remove that writing in design directly. So let's just select it quickly, zoom in, and generate, boom, it's removed it. So now I'll be able to, again, just pop this into Photoshop, add my own branding to the sunglasses. I mean, it's so cool how specific I can be, and it creates it. I want to show you now, let's try a new style. So not the realistic design style. Let's do maybe this Art Nouveau one. So let's do a large book, like a brown leather one. It's open, it's got intricate details, a candle maybe, like I'm really liking that vibe. And oh my word, these are so beautiful. Like, these would be gorgeous to put in a mood board, like a client mood board. This is something that's so specific, and it would probably be very difficult to find this exact image, but now I've got it. So let's do like a Cybertruck in like this futuristic city world with like neon lights and everything. So boom, 1, 2, 3, 4 different variations. I absolutely love it. So the possibilities really are so open with design. You have full control over editing everything, which is why I love this software. So I'm going to show you another one now. Let's do an eco-friendly disposable cup of coffee with like a woman holding it. This can be really cool as a mock-up again, or someone's social media post, something like that, where you add their branding. So let's change it back to the realistic style though, because I did prefer that one. She looks a bit scary, I won't lie, but this one, that one is perfect. Absolutely love that one. Totally suits the vibe. And of course, because I am a sausage dog mom, I have to generate a sausage dog in some way. So now let's do an African American model, and they're wearing matching pajamas, Christmas pajamas, because Christmas is coming up. And there you go. Oh, that is just too adorable. Oh my gosh. But you can see how specific it is. And if you look closely at her hands, she's got all 5 fingers. Usually AI does like a weird thing with hands and it just can't get them right. It's quite funny actually, but it actually did these hands really well. So I'm very impressed with that. Even the little dog paw. Oh, so cute. I love it. So again, I am super impressed with this, and these are great if you want to put them in social media posts for clients, if you need to put them in a mood board or a client presentation. Usually for presentations, I get very specific with my images because I want to show my clients what they can be, what they should be, what they have the potential to become. But again, it's so difficult to find images that accurately represent what I'm envisioning, and with design, it's just made it a lot easier for me to communicate visually to my clients without having to fork out too much time. This only takes about 1 minute for me to generate an image, and it's actually more than 1 image because it usually gives me 2 or 4 image options. So it's really, really cool. You can actually use this AI generated image as a base to create something new or add onto it, or create more, or like I said, drag it into Photoshop, add some branding, change it a little bit, so you don't have to solely use this image as is, which is what I love about learning new tools and software and programs, because they really help my workflow. They help me grow as a designer. They help me learn new things and try new things and push my limits and my skills and think out the box and offer more to my clients than I would previously. As a professional freelance graphic designer, I'm always looking for new ways to improve my workflow and to be able to wow my clients again and again. So thank you so much for the team at Dzine for sponsoring today's video. I thoroughly enjoy using this product, and I don't promote stuff that I genuinely don't believe in, but I really do have fun playing around on Dzine and creating very specific visuals. If you want to try Dzine today, you can click the link in the description of this video and it'll take you through to their website where you can see everything about what they have to offer. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you guys think of Dzine. Is this a tool that you'll personally use in your graphic design business? I want to know. I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are in the world. Keep creating, keep designing, and I'll see you soon. Bye!